Hello everybody. This video is not going to be like most. I do need to come forward and say something. I need to make an apology. I uploaded a video recently titled Project Goon music video parody of String Theocracy, and it was horrible. The video was disgusting and I hate it. But unfortunately, or I guess rather fortunately, it did really well, so I don't care. Open the curtains, goon on. I'm gonna get into it. Day 33, welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation. This video, as you can probably see, is gonna be quite a long one. Today I'm putting myself through possibly multiple hours of constant never-ending pain for you guys, so let's hope Cooper doesn't die. Okay, so I have an idea. This could be incredibly stupid as well, by the way. I'm gonna try using Cooper repression on Slime Girl, because she gives anyone a lump of slime when they perform work except for repression. I mean, as long as I can actually come out alive, then yeah, I should be off pretty good. Okay, well here's the new abnormality, F0137. I'm confused. Is this Elsa? Is this... she's a baddie, don't get me wrong, but... Well, I'm just gonna perform insight work on her, hope for the best. Okay, Ice Woman. Oh, it's already Cleafoth. Hold up. Let me do this real quick, guys. Alright, going so good on Ice Queen so far. She seemed like a normal abnormality, by the looks of it. But I don't know, you never know. Oh, Cooper has gone into a panic. Wait, what was Cooper working on? Hopefully now, if I do repression work with Slime Girl, it should go better. I'm assuming. It has better resistance and it's a better suit. I'm just gonna try it. Yeah, but if this still doesn't work, I might just have to, like, do a bit more research with the attachment work. Blah, blah, blah. Point is, I'm not happy. I am going to probably kill someone. And it might be you, viewer. You, the one watching this video. Oh my god, nope. Don't kill the viewers. Don't kill the viewers. I need to do it. I need to do it. Hey, Cooper actually did it. He got out of Slime Girl alive. Okay. He does not have the blessing, so even though he only got 5 PE boxes, I would say that is progress. Alright, all-around helper ego weapons. Grinder Mark 4, damage red, 1 to 3, speed fast, range medium, and then ego suit. I mean, overall, they're both pretty good, I guess, but not really anything, like, astonishing, you know, not anything that I'd see and, like, do a backflip in my chair, jump back, start screaming and cheering and whatever, you know. Alright, I also forgot, I need to do Gebera's, key abnormality suppression mission. Honestly, for that, I'm probably just gonna have to intentionally escape my abnos. I could use Scarecrow and then just do that over and over again. Ice Lady, managerial guidelines. Let us see. Okay, when the work was normal, the employee was kissed with a normal probability. Why can't I be kissed? I want to kiss. When it was bad, it was kissed with a high probability. The employee who received her second kiss forgot everything and was trapped inside the containment unit. To avoid her deadly third kiss and to rescue the trapped employee, a duel with her must be commenced. Okay, we're dueling Elsa now. Only those with a high fortitude will be able to rescue the employee. Let's make sure to rescue them before the day is over. So can't I just solve all of this by just continuously getting good work results? Maki's gonna do some work with Scarecrow. He's not like Woodsman, so he shouldn't kill Maki or anything by, That triggered Cleafoth. I just realized how screwed I am. I wasn't paying attention whatsoever. Why is he not breaching? Oh, there we go. Alright, boys. I need you to breach him. Oh, kill him, I mean. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, yowzers. Ah, it's so loud as well. Holy crap. Absolutely beautiful, my men. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my god, that was fantastic. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I have cleared the mission. I do believe the next missions are going to be a bit harder because they're like Wah and then Aleph, so that will be fun, because I don't want to suppress an Aleph abnormality, but whatever. Also, I forgot to mention before, but I am going to do a Dusk today, or this video, because I think I'm supposed to have already done a Dusk by now, and I just haven't. I've been meaning to, but because of the time limit missions, I just haven't really been doing it. Then I got scared of Slime Girl. I can take on a Dusk. If I can take on Scarecrow searching for wisdom that easily, I can take on a Dusk. Oh shoot, I just realized Everett got frozen. Well, hey, I mean, I guess it would be cool to see the duel. Do I just send Cooper onto her with insight? Probably. Well, let's see. Alright, woman, face my wrath. Oh, it's duel time. It's nothing. Cooper's so nonchalant. Wait, look, he's doing so well. Holy crap. Why can I not see any of this, bro? Can you not at least let me see this? Oh, my cat just got on my desk. Bro, this is so anticlimactic. Kim Ji-hoon, you lazy freaking loser. Can't even animate like a duel. Actually a loser, bro. Oh, they're so happy. That was such a Disney movie scene, bro. What? Also, ignore the sounds of people getting beaten in the background. That was Punishing Bird. Alright, well, I know I did say before I was gonna do the, midnight, but I'm not even doing the noon right now, because, number one, I don't really know how to deal with the sweepers, and number two, I'm kind of on a time crunch here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end the workday. I'll take the 15 lob, even though somebody died, it's okay. I'll spawn 2 new guys in their place, okay? It's okay. Anyways, new Abno, do you remember this melody? The professor used to play this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday. And the prayer shall inevitably end with the eternal despair of its worshipper. When the time comes, the train will chug down the tracks and sound its mighty horn. This is Express Train to Hell. This, I'm eternally scared of worship and praying because everything that revolves around it seems to be scary, so I like Happy Birthday. Let's go with that one. Ease up your tension and just close your eyes. Yes, just like that. Make yourself as comfortable as possible, so that your mind finds itself comfortable too. It tickles, no? But just wait. Now, fade away without a trace. Feel the water and air during the different seasons, inside a different dream in a different body, forgetting and remembering everything. You've already become something. I don't know what it is, but I've already left for somewhere long ago. Please don't look at me. I will no longer be able to teach you. So is this A? I don't know. But Mr. A, please! I want to be a part of the Cogito experiment. I'm all ready, I can prove it. I'm assuming this is Malkuth. Particles scattered across the floor, sparkling in the light. Okay, what is happening? Kill me! Please, kill me, A! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! What? Just as you commanded, I have written up the job application form for our corporation. The reception is good. Everyone thinks that it's a new employment method that does not concentrate on just one's abilities. The number of applicants is projected to meet the initial calculation. We will soon hire people according to the order of priority you've stated. I've also arranged a meeting with Time Track. Are you thinking about those who have left you? Well, that task that I gave you was pretty easy, don't you think? It actually was surprisingly easy, I'm not gonna lie. Though a couple of times you were too indecisive and passive. Next time you should... Gebra, about the suppression plan you sent me, don't you think the scale is a tad bit too grand? Alright, now move along if you've spat out what you needed to. Come on, you know a similar incident happened before. I'm the head of the Whalefell team after all, so I just felt I should point it out. Yeah, got it. How about you head on back to your department now and lap up that coffee you love so much? And another thing, some of the ego in my department seems to be malfunctioning. I'm sure you had nothing to do with it, right? Although your recent suppression was strangely quick. I'll be sure to make it up to you, but if you press any further on this, those ego you value so much may be pointed at your head. Hey, I'll be on my way then. Man, why'd I have to draw the short stick? The companions I have are either a hot-headed warmonger or some weird kids with unreadable minds. It's been a while since I came down to the middle layer. Long time no see, Chesed. Oh, are you here to see Gebra? Careful what you say, you may just end up with a hole in your head. Haha. Take care. Is that true, Gebra? Oh, get lost, Chesed. Odd, what brings you here? So, it's about the suggestions you made involving the abnormality breach training. I feel it needs some adjusting. Go on. Well, if we were to engage in a head-on assault like you suggested, our employees would suffer heavy casualties around this section. I believe if we changed the training plan like so to a more defensive stance here, the casualties would be lower. Does it seem alright? But then... Aren't we being too nice to those abnormalities with this kind of response? I'm sorry, but I don't understand. Forget it. Since you're the head of the training team, your opinion is final, right? I am. Well, as long as you're willing to. Do it. Oh, thank you. See you later. Hod! Yes? You forgot your report. Ah, I could have lost it. Phew, I thought you were going to shoot me in the head like Chesed said. Thanks again. Hod's too soft. If I were the head of the training team, I'd never act like her. Okay, well, that's it, I guess. Employee execution bullets, mobility reduction bullets, and contact the rabbits. I mean, reducing the speed of abnormalities is pretty good, but I feel like in the long run it's kind of useless. I'm gonna do the rabbits. I'm not entirely sure how the rabbits work, but I am gonna use them. So, yeah. Let's see. Giant mushroom chunk. Oh, now it's the little prince, and he can't escape either. Although, ego weapons. 8 to 16 fast white damage is pretty good, with range medium. And not bad ego suit either, of course. I don't know why everything has to be weak to pale, but... So Judgment Bird's the only Wa entity that I have that can escape. Do I just have to suppress him a bunch? And he's also only weak to pale, so I'm probably like... I guess, honestly, Dexter could probably solo him. Alright, let's begin the day. So, today is finally gonna be the day that I do the dusk as well, because... To be honest, I still haven't even figured out the noons. I can't do the indigo one, the sweepers. What am I supposed to do? I mean, do I just send my A-lifts onto them? I have no idea. That's something I'll figure out later, I guess, though. Alright, here's the new abnormality. It's, I guess, like a... What are those called? The little machines that, like, spin and play the music. But it is a tool. I guess Dakota, go ahead and use it. We'll see what happens. Alright, so Dakota's using the thing. I don't really know what that did. It just played, and then there was some sort of buff, I think. It definitely had to have been a buff. Alright, well, I can finally get Slime Girl's basic information after so long. Melting Love is her actual name. And she's Aleph, as expected, I guess, you know. No shocker, I get so many Alephs. And now Dexter solos. Let's do this thing. Arriba! There he goes. Okay, Judgment Bird has escaped. Go ahead, Dexter, do your thing. What is he doing? Oh, that does quite a bit of damage. Dexter, you have to actually hit him. Dexter, you have to actually hit him. Wait, he's running. What? He's just running away. Okay, well, he hanged to that clerk. Okay, this is gonna take forever. Holy crap. He's just running around.
Open the curtains, lights on. Don't miss a moment of this experiment. Oh, the book.
Oh my god, he almost killed them. What, is he dead? No, he just came back up. Please, he's stunned, just kill him. Oh my god, that took forever. Holy crap. That was awful. I have to do that 4 more times? There's no way. Okay, guys, well, I have bad news. I tried doing instinct work with somebody with low temperance to get a normal work result with Plague Doctor because he had Cleafoth. Unfortunately, I got a bad result, just barely. And now somebody's getting blessed. So, let's see who it is. Who's gonna get blessed today? Oh no, it's Hannah. Welp. Hannah, I hope you enjoy getting sacrificed later on in the playthrough. We'll see in a second here when the clock comes up how many have been blessed so far. I completely forgot, but I think it was like 8 out of the 12, so this might be the 9th. Alright. Hannah answered and saith unto him, Thou art the Son of God, thou art the King of Israel. Why is it not giving me the dusk? Am I too early in? Is that the issue? That might be it. I mean, I'm not doing another Cleafoth where there's 20. That's just way too big of a risk of Plague Doctor. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just end the day here because Scarecrow got Cleafoth and I don't really have anything to do with that. I think this is a good place to end. 12 Lob. Okay, that sucked. Why was that so bad? Good morning, X. Based on your reaction, it seems that the synchronization is complete. I can now tell what moment you're reminiscing about just by looking at your expression. I also happen to know that the process always ends with the same expression and tears. You're a prisoner. You locked yourself inside this prison without bars. However, the key has always been in your hands. My role was to correct you whenever you made a wrong decision. Now I'm quite tired of it. I don't understand why you chose to repeat this cycle, nor do I know what kind of results you hope to achieve while slowly killing yourself. Frankly, I don't really wish to know. But in this moment, while you hold the fragments of when you once were A, I would be ever so glad if you stopped this cycle now. Ah, I should change my greeting as well. It was getting tedious. Hello anew, A. Wait, am I A? I give you a warm welcome back to your Lobotomy Corporation. Hello? Okay, so that... Yeah, what is that noise? What is that noise? Is it true, Tiffany? All you wanted out of me was some Fallon? But you lied. Oh, what lies? I've never lied to you. You always lie to us when we're in a vulnerable state. What's the point of your counseling? The only one you're trying to comfort with your lip service is yourself. You thought that the momentary satisfaction could make you a better person? That's not true, not at all. No matter what you do, you're never going to become a good person, and we're all going to die in the end. How grim. Feeding your ego, like Ego Lobotomy Corporation, through kind acts makes you a better person? You must be so hopelessly delusional to think that. No! We will all die. I want to be a good person. For what? Okay, complete the day with 5 or more level 5 employees deployed. So, have I really not finished all of Hod's missions still at this point? That is insane. Alright, increase new hire agent stats. Yes, please. Oh my god, why did I not do that before? Next day, day 35. This time, I'm going to finally do the dusk. I'm gonna try to get Il Pianto de la Luna to breach rather than Judgment Bird to do the wall breaching mission. I believe I just have to get her Cleafoth down to 0 so I can just keep putting Devina on perform. Then she should breach and hopefully she should be easier than Judgment Bird. That's what I'd assume, because Judgment Bird gives A-lift gear, but you know, I mean, I don't know, you never know. Alright, so for Teresia, when 20 to 30 seconds have passed after the music box begins playing, the SP of the employee operating the music box will begin to fall rapidly, causing them to panic. So I've had this happen before when I had it going too long. The employee that was using it panics, basically, and, you know, they end up dying. It's not fun. So, I think she's escaped. I don't know where she is, though. Oh, there she is. I found her. Alright, all of my squaddies down here. Everybody, move up here. Here they come. Here come the squad. You're in for a pleasant surprise, Luna. Oh, she has a lot of health and does quite a bit of damage. Okay, is everybody at good health? I believe so, yep. Go back in and suppress her. Now this is what I call Lobotomy Corporation. She has about the same health as Judgment Bird, I'm gonna be honest. She had kind of a bit. 20 PE boxes as well, I didn't know you got full PE boxes from that, that's pretty good. I just realized now, after suppressing Il Pianto della Luna multiple times, that she does not count towards the mission. So I am gonna have to use Judgment Bird. And yeah, we all know how much of a pain in the ass that is. Alright, well, we can end the day here. Again, I'm doing the dusk next day. It's just too much right now. Finally, day 36, which I believe should be a new team as well. One day you'll understand the meaning of the desperation on their faces when the roulette spins. If you feel an abdominal pain and a tingling sensation in your neck, the best thing you can do is look at the great blue sky that you'll never get to see again. With my infinite hatred, I give you this gift. I used to think that this one was Queen of Hatred. I don't think it is. Queen of Hatred is like, here comes the princess or whatever, something stupid, because she's ridiculous and stupid. I believe this one is bad. I cannot remember why, but I believe I've gotten it before and it was something bad. I'm going the middle, probably the safest route. It's nice to see you again, eh? I hope you enjoyed your trip. Did you know that a lot has been happening while you've been gone? Honestly, it wasn't so hard to keep the company running while you were absent. If you happen to have any questions, feel free to ask them. I will answer without hesitation. What's happening outside? The head and the eyes still watch us through their arbiters and gazers. The wings are still flapping towards their sun, not realizing their feathers are of wax. Our other company branches still provide a steady supply of energy without any major incident so far. In the back streets, the likes of sweepers and fixers live out their lives, entangled in vomit and waste, unraveling their sickening tales. Those who live in the outskirts are still crying out to break into the city. Meanwhile, those within the city are throwing their lives away, just to be part of the wings. Yes, the world hasn't changed at all since you left. Peaceful as ever. Huh, interesting. So we get more outside lore for like Runa and stuff. Once in a while, when I take a moment to look outside, the world still remains so stagnant and unchanged. It's as if the flow of time here were futile, for naught. Even impatience wanes away. How many cycles have we gone through so far? How many times have we repeated this script before? It's natural for you to be curious, but numbers are of little importance to us. Let's just say that number is far too vast to ruminate on. Moving forward, what's going to happen? There are still numerous tasks you must do. Things that no one else can. Unfortunately, we don't have much time left. The sands of the hourglass will begin flowing to the bottom soon. A countdown. As you've already experienced, there have been many countdowns in our world, spurred for both destruction and new beginnings. It seems I tend to smile more frequently during these moments. Oh yes, let's just say this smile is because I'm so happy to see you again. There are still things you haven't realized yet. Let me give you a little hint. For what reason did you go through all the trouble of making this monstrous and horrifying prison? In time, I hope you will be able to find the answer to that on your own. I cannot help you with it. Otherwise, this place would lose its meaning as a prison. Soon you will meet the Sephiroth of the lower layer, those who play a crucial role in the headquarters of Lobotomy Corporation. Oh my god, she said it, Lobotomy Corporation! I don't think you need any sort of explanation regarding them. However, let's make one thing clear. They truly have missed you while you were gone. Alright, I'll do record team first. OMG, is that who I think it is? Wakma? Good morning. Here's where the records department will be situated, if you decide to open it. In this place, we record and control everything. Oh my god, Hakma is such a gyat. Memory repository! Bro, I have something in my mouth, I'm eating right now. Right, so we have the Absoluth layer now. Jeez, I really am in like the end game at this point, wow. Yeah, I definitely need to do Dusk at this point. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have already done it by now. But, well, today's gonna be the day that I finally do it, clear Malkuth's mission, and then move forward from there. Ew! Oh! Oh, what happened to that beat? The Grody! Alright, well, the recording is back. I'm about to fight the Indigo Noon. The Sweepers. Okay. So, some of them spawned here. Now, I do have my prevention methods. Oh, 2 of them spawned down here. They might just have to kill the clerks, and we're just gonna have to wait. There's some over here. Okay, so they all spawned in the lower layers. We hopefully should be okay. Luckily, the sweepers have a bug that makes them take the same amount of damage. Oh, right, they're harvesting the corpses. I forgot they can do that. Oh my god, Dakota's about to die. I need you to run. We're gonna have to play Ring Around the Rosie. If we can attack them while they're in the healing place, should actually help us. We're gonna have to run. There's so many of them here. How is dead, by the way? That's not important, though. Oh, there's Melendez. Oh, wait, they've got this group. Okay. They killed them. They killed them. That's good. No. You guys need to stay on these guys, Melendez and Archer, because you do an insane amount of damage to them. Archer, I need you to retreat. I don't know where Melendez went. Melendez retreated. Good to know. Maki, I need you to suppress him. Maki, please. Maki, please. Kill him before he does the good attack. There we go! Oh my god, that was so stressful. That is the first Noon of Indigo that I've beaten, and that was... Ooh, I am not excited for the Dusk. Honestly, the Dusk could actually be easier than that. That is just like a really hard Noon to do, just because they have so many resistances, and they just do a lot of damage. Alright, well... I've got some good news, big news. I'm about to do the Dusk. It is the Dusk of Red. I don't know if that's, like, super difficult or super easy. However, as you can see, Orga is dead, but... Worthy sacrifice. It has taken me a combined probably 3 hours just to get to this point. Like, I've been doing this day for a combined over 3 hours. So, I honestly don't care that Orga's dead. I'm just trying to do the Dusk, which I'm 1 away. So, this final Letitia shall seal the deal. Sorry, I said Letitia, I meant Latina. Let's go. There's no time like the present, right? And the Dusk of Crimson. The struggle at the climax. My very first Dusk. Okay, so here he is. There's 1, and there's 2. I think what I might do is just move Polinus and Nicole onto him. He does endure everything, but he takes the least from red. Okay, guys, yeah, just chase him, I guess. Oh, he stopped. Okay. Doesn't do that much damage. We just got a dog pile. Doing pretty good. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Doesn't do that much damage. There we go. Oh, and he summoned a Noon in his place. Guys, just keep suppressing. Don't stop. There we go. And so I believe that should spawn more Dawns. I do not know where the other one went. Okay, he's right there. We found him. So this should spawn some Dawns. Yep. Nicole, Polinus, I don't know if Polinus is gonna get there in time, but it's fine. How? Geminiano might have to solo that one. Maybe I shouldn't have sent Hal. Whatever, if only I had Orga. This is the last mini right here, Polinus and... Yep, okay, they got it. Next up is this guy. We gotta send Devina, Polinus, we need you. Hal should be okay. Melendez, Archer, and Asteroid Cow. Just keep chasing him, guys. Keep chasing him. Don't stop running. We've got this. Oh, look at the horde. Oh, that was quite a lot of damage she just did. Honestly, I think we're okay. As long as Dexter gets a lot of damage off. There we go. Get the Noon, guys. Get the Noon. There you go. Okay, everybody can reroute now. Oh my god, wait, I did kill him. Oh my god, we did the Dusk. I'm so happy. Next Qlifoth is 24, but Dusk is done. So I'm not even gonna play with my food or whatever you want to say. I'm not gonna do anything more. When dusk falls is cleared, the dusk is done. That honestly was not that bad. He did do a lot of damage, he almost killed Dakota, but we were lucky enough for that to not happen. So, new abnormality. If a flaw in the system disables the sensors covering the abnormality, we once again have to secretly consider how to dispose of the manager. Sincerely, not secretly, sorry. This magical bullet can truly hit anyone, just like you say. Don't look away, just keep your eyes on it, contained in your sight. Now, you guys, me and you both, we both know what this is. Yeah, we both know what it is. Come on, we know what it is. I keep on calling you A. But I think you and A might have become separate entities now. From the moment you began to have new memories, you both started to walk different paths. I must wonder how the memories separated you from A. Well, even if you two have differences, it is still important for you to witness this place through A's eyes. Why do we repeat this eternal cycle, enduring endless suffering? What's at the end of the line? What kind of world was it that he saw? The answer to these questions are what you must know. However, the choices you make are up to you, not to him. As a consequence of those choices, you may lose it all, or you may gain everything. I'm not trying to control you, I just try to support you, that is my role here. Plus, I have seen many other exes who have made it this far, and witnessed the innumerable amount of efforts and failures they make. Now you are here, scrabbling over it all and climbing up. Of course, I have kept all their data in my head, but it is not my place to share it with you. A machine has its own work to do. That's what you, or A, once said to me. Okay. Elijah. Oh, hello, sir. Sorry, I'm quite busy. I still haven't finished even half of what I've written down in my notebook. Wait, is this Malkuth's backstory? Hey, I heard extraction experiments are going to be conducted. When I looked over the list of participants, I couldn't find my name on it. I mean, there's probably a ton of reasons behind it. Maybe I'm just not good enough for the experiment yet. But may I join the experiment too? I've learned a lot here. I'm sure I can help you in some way. I'll be sure not to disappoint. Hello, manager. It's sad to not have enough talent, isn't it? If someone doesn't look back towards you, what does that mean? That they don't acknowledge you. I haven't seen Malkuth in so long. That they don't even care about what expression you may be making. That they feel no need to see what you're doing, as they've already come to a conclusion. Have you ever clawed and scraped at the floor? Writhing in pain? Why is she smiling while saying that? It really does sound excruciating. But in reality, the moment I completely lost my fingernails, I felt nothing. You stare at the flesh where your fingernails used to be, and just before you lose consciousness, when you feel that you aren't yourself anymore, you start to laugh frantically. Even though it's not funny at all. And on the ground you catch a glimpse of someone's shadow, and their feet as they look down on you. Guess whose feet those were? When the person who disliked looking back so much finally turned around, everything was over. Did you see the fragments of despair from there? Or were you staring at the bits of my fingernails scattered on the floor? That was the exact moment I knew true helplessness. Without you, I'd never have known the feeling. Thank you so much. What? Now, what about you, manager? Have you ever felt helpless to control anything? When unbearable things pour down from somewhere that isn't your body and overwhelm you, it just feels so awful to be helpless, being out of control of yourself. Come on, please tell me. So I can feel rewarded, just a bit. Elijah was impatient, and her impatience caused many common mistakes. She once went on a long, winding filibuster of why she needed to finish the experiment, but I don't remember the details. Whenever she was told that she wasn't ready yet, I could see the strong desire in her eyes. It was a craving, a bizarre obsession. If another person had been in my place, they may have turned around for the sound of her hasty footsteps. Cogito was something that she couldn't access at her level of authority. The only task she was ordered to do was record the changes that occurred in the test subjects. She was aware that at the moment Cogito was absolutely not ready for human use. When I finally realized what was going on, half her teeth had fallen out, and... Kill me! Please! Kill me! I don't want to ignore her game. I don't want to ignore her. I feel like I should help. I'll choose the middle. Manifestation of Khalifa due to Sephira breakdown. Suppression of Sephira's core required. Are you discovering the deep scars that are inflicted upon this place? What does this mean? Manager, there's something I hadn't informed you of when we spoke for the first time. The Sephiroth, of course, wholeheartedly want to meet you. They admire you and follow you. However, at the same time, they earnestly yearn for you to be swallowed up in resentment and curses. Please be careful with them. Well, you don't have to pay that fact too much heed if you wish. What I mean to say is you are free to go back to your daily routine. It's no big deal for me to fill their roles if some of our Sephiroth go mad. Though if you do, then you will lose something important forever. The seed that can break the cycle. Yesid, do you really feel nothing about this? Try drinking some Eggafellin. Close your eyes and open them again. I'm glad to see that you are not as feeble-minded as the other Sephiroth. It is important to keep a clear mind in any situation. Gabriel, why are you scratching yourself so much? Seeing as we're meeting again, you must have completed your tasks, manager. I'd give you a compliment if I didn't have so much work to do. The information team has a task they must do periodically. You must have realized that there are some blanks in the abnormality records. Among the tremendous amount of information we gather, there are some that should remain off limits to the employees for security reasons. The names of the employees are one such thing. Any trace of them, what happened, their gruesome death, their desperate will to live, all of that has been stripped from the records on the false pretense of expunging information. There's no way for me to know what the criteria for stripping the records are. They're sent by another department, not us. We only manipulate the information we receive, per orders. Isn't it funny? We've degenerated into a department that destroys and manipulates information as ordered, yet somehow we're still called the Information Team. Whenever I introduce myself as the stuffer of the Information Team, I sometimes feel something bubbling up inside of me. Yes, Ed, did you receive the documents to expunge? You will get the list of employees soon as well. Please do not forget to review it after you've finished expunging the documents. Miss Angela, what do you think it means to remember someone's name? This is a work you regularly do. Why are you so emotional about it today? Maybe names were marks atypical beings gave each other to engrave each other upon their memories. Someone might have named you Angela following the same concept. Yes, Sid, if you happen to be too tired, please take a break. I knew you would say that. Referring to employees by name is not recommended here. This place is so dystopian. Like, I mean, really, I know it's supposed to be. Like far future, corporations rule everything, but still. When employees first enter the company, each one receives their own unique identification number. This is to allow the company to identify them using the minimum amount of personal information. We have their numbers in our data storage devices. Malkuth has never called the employees by their names ever since she started working here. Maybe she is the most ideal Sephiroth amongst all us Sephiroth. This is not to say that Malkuth deserves to take all the pain as well. None of us do. What kind of poor taste is that, to lock us inside metal bodies and throw us into an endless loop of days that feel just the same as yesterday? Wait, okay, so it's not like they're programmed. So they have, like, the consciousness of these humans inside robots? I'm confused, but whatever. I'm talking to you. What's with that oblivious expression? I heard you might be one of the architects responsible for our creation. Yeah. The only thing I could do here is remember the names of forgotten employees, and eternally despair. Feeling nauseous from even a single breath of air. Have you had fun watching your guinea pig run around in circles? See, I told you, I had been rotting from the inside for a long time. Gabriel was more rational than anyone else. He was unmoved, even after hearing about what happened to Elijah. Some said he lacked empathy, but nobody realized that his emotions were festering on the inside. Maybe he began falling apart from long ago, ever since Carmen left this world. He slowly became expressionless. He wouldn't allow himself to have even a paltry joy. He also couldn't stand having even the smallest part of his body exposed. Oh, that's Yesid. We made a monster that was not supposed to exist in this world. We went too far to ever turn back. To not let what Elijah did be in vain, instead of taking the time to grieve. Everyone knew they needed to utilize this result to the fullest. He tried to maintain a facade of level-headedness, but his attempts to remain rational slowly morphed into an obsession. He started to wear long-sleeved clothing that also covered his neck. Not too much later, he started to scratch himself harshly. So what I'm gathering is all of these employees are starting to just cut themselves up, scratch themselves, and do these weird things. Why? I don't know. Guessing it's just because the corporation is so stupid, and A is awful and horrible. We suggested he receive a complete medical examination to see whether he was contaminated or had an infection, but he refused. It's like before. What do? I don't know. Let's flip a coin. Oh, look, it landed on the third one. Health checkups were needed to prevent further damage. Persuasion became coercion, and coercion led to the use of physical force. He was tied and bound for the checkup, but he resisted so desperately that it was hard for us to watch him. Eventually, it turned out that he wasn't infected at all. Was that really fortunate, though? No, it wasn't. The examination did not resolve anything. He kept scratching himself, so harshly, even worse than before. When I saw him last, he wasn't lucid or cognizant to any human speech, and his body was completely covered in scratches. No one has seen him since then. Manifestation of Khalifa due to suffer a breakdown. Okay, so there's another suppression there. Don't worry, Hod. That's a very common side effect when you first take enkephalin. It's just like a light hallucination. It'll disappear after 2 or 3 times, so don't worry about it too much. For me, it was an employee whose face had half melted. Crawled over my feet and grabbed me by the shoulders, asking me why I let her die. That wasn't a hallucination or anything. Then what? Are you trying to say that dead employees are suddenly coming back to life? You know, like, unbelievable things happen here, so maybe it is possible for dead employees to come back as if nothing happened, right? I'm not in any state to say this, but you don't look too good. Why don't you skip today's meeting? I can't do that. We have an abnormality response training today. They need me to run the drill properly. You're really something, huh? I don't think there's another Sephiroth here who cares about their employees as much as you do. Wait, I'm confused. Do they have crushes on each other? Is there something romantic happening here? Because Hod is mine, by the way. Hod is mine. Look, Tiffany, I was right. I'm a good person. I'm a good Sephiroth. Hello, everyone. Today we will... Are you still trying to play the good Sephiroth? Be focusing on abnormality response training. How many times do I have to tell you? You're only a sad piece of rusty scrap metal, putting on the act of being a good person. Now I want everyone to pay close attention here. The abnormality will suppress today needs to be handled a bit differently than the others. If you hope that living such a lie would ease your conscience, that's really selfish. Starting now, I will be explaining the method I devised. Please listen carefully. At least the other Sephiroth are humble enough to admit that they're not perfect. Quiet! Oh, sorry. Where were we? Excuse me, Miss Hod, I have a question. Yes, what is it? Do you think that this training will make any difference? I mean, against that Longbird, it feels like whoever will die or live is all predetermined. There's nothing we can do to change it. Well, it should yield a better result than just doing nothing. At the very least, we can prepare a preventative measure rather than just wait helplessly to... It's just all about luck. We'd be better off and more comfortable to simply accept that we can die at any moment while working. Just know this. You won't reach that paradise no matter what you do. Paradise Lost, White Knight. I'm doing this all for you guys, even the counseling campaign. Now that you mention it, that compulsory counseling campaign is such a pain. We'd rather have a break time instead. Why is our department the only one that has to deal with these programs? It will keep repeating itself. Live with eternal sorrow and remorse in that metal mass. Well, all of you would be dead by now if I hadn't helped you. Why aren't you thanking me? Do you want me to get rid of you like Malkuth does before you even make the littlest complaint? Don't you say that I'm the bad one here. Are you finally admitting to your awful nature? Tiffany, why are you doing this to me? I am not Tiffany. Look at me. Can't you even distinguish your own voice anymore? Yes, are you still having that sweet nightmare? When I read the article detailing Michelle's suicide, it was just as our experiment was starting to show some progress. No! Hod, aka Michelle, which, I'm sorry, I used the wrong one in Project Goon. I used Michelle instead of Hod. I just looked up Hod and that was the first thing I didn't know about Michelle, obviously. Michelle was the youngest among us. She was a timid and innocent employee. It made her an easy target. Maybe it was her fate to be used as a pawn of the wings that were alert to us, or of the head that would watch over us constantly. You likely didn't know things would go the way they did. You never have thought that a puny kid like you would be able to bring about our demise. You never have believed that the situation would end up so much worse than your intentions. You probably tried to comfort yourself in the end, telling yourself that you did the best you could. That in this world, in that moment, there wasn't any other option for you. But Carmen was the person who was trying to change this world, the world you resigned yourself to. If we meet again in hell, will I finally be able to forgive you? Crumple up the newspaper. Alright, a new manifestation of Khalifa. Oh my god, no way, it's B. Oh my goodness, it's B. Wait, this is the same guy from before that was like telling me the corporation is not what you think it is. All the way back in like episode 2, if any of you OGs remember that. The pre-Project Goon fans, the real ones. Welcome, eh? I missed you dearly. Wait, this guy looks like Hawkma. Is this Hawkma? I've been waiting for you ever since the first day I started working here. Do you remember this ocean? You said that this place is where everything, from all rivers and streams, will eventually settle. It is Hawkma! I knew it! As such, at the lowest layers, everything sinks. What do you think of this heaven, painted laboriously white with plaster? I knew you would come here soon. Please think of it as my welcoming gift to you. I figured that what you longed to see may have been something else than what I have become now. Time is like a scythe. It relentlessly attempts to trim, divide, and cleave in twain the clasped together hands of those you love. Everyone I had loved now is gone, leaving me, a tired old man, behind. Please do not blame yourself. Back then were the brightest moments of my life. The only thing I regret to this day is that I was too scared. I ran away without keeping my abiding promise to you till the very end. However, you eventually found me, and helped me to fulfill my promise here. How can I ever be more thankful than I am right now? You're just too kind to me. Kind to the very end. Clear the day with 3 or more employees whose fortitude is 100 or... Wow. 100 or? That's hard. Alright, the button to initiate the suppression of a Sephiroth's core will not appear unless all of the Sephiroth's mission and dialogue are completed. Conditions not met will be shown upon a grayed out department button. If the conditions are not satisfied, all conditions shown below need to be satisfied before the suppression can be done. When all conditions for a Sephiroth core suppression are met, the button on the top left of the department will become active. If you click on the Sephiroth core suppression department button, all employees assigned to that department will be removed and placed into standby. The conditions and handicaps of the suppression will be shown. The Begin Management button will be replaced with a Begin Core Suppression button. Click to start the suppression. Oh, so it's kind of like a mini boss battle. Alright, well that will be it for Lobotomy Corporation number 8, everybody. This was a very long one. I hope you guys all enjoyed. This took forever to make as well. It's just getting to the dusk took forever. Beating it wasn't even that hard. It's just getting there was so incredibly difficult. But next episode, I'm probably going to finally do White Knight and, you know, kill him, and then, but, core suppression as well should be interesting. I definitely plan on doing that as soon as possible next video. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Adios.